Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome back to another great season of Austin's Angels. We are so excited about today's show because we are going to be talking about all things Valentine's Day and what some great ideas that we have in store for you for that special someone in your life.
You don't want to miss that. I'm Brittany, and later we'll head into our kitchen with Rebecca to show us and you all quick and easy Valentine's Day treats that you can make in minutes. So you definitely want to stay tuned. All that and more here on Austin's Angels.
Sticking around. So before we head over into the kitchen, we first have to discuss Valentine's Day, which thankfully is coming up next week, which I'm super excited about.
I know, I am so excited. I can't wait for it. I'm trying to think of tricks and plans like that for Valentine's Day.
Which is a good idea to do.
Exactly.
But what's interesting though is actually the history behind Valentine's Day. Because here in American culture, there's a lot about giving gifts and flowers and of course the lovely diamonds that we all love to get for Valentine's Day, and the little nice dinners, but actually the history is quite different from that. So we did a little research and we found out that it was in 270 AD back in Rome, there was a emperor by the name of Claudius II, and he wanted to essentially outlaw all marriages because he wanted the soldiers to focus more on serving, which is an important aspect. However, when a soldier is essentially lonely, they're not going to perform as well. But there was a gentleman by the name of Saint Valentine, and he was the one who performed a lot of the marriages. So in secrecy, he would go and perform these marriages in privacy, even though he was going against the emperor's wishes. Well, long story short, he actually was put into prison, and it was there that one of the prison guards' daughters came to visit him and took a great liking to him. And right before he was put to death, he sent her a nice little note just thanking her for this. And this note became known as a Valentine's Day card. So it's a lovely, sad story, but yet still it has such humble beginnings.
Yes, and definitely just a couple more tips of history for everyone. The Americans, we actually began to exchange Valentine's Day gifts somewhere around the 1700s, and it's just been going on for so long.
It's blossomed after
exactly, because even other countries are celebrating Valentine's Day, like Canada, Mexico, France, as well as Australia. So that's a wonderful tip, things to know about Valentine's Day.
And I wonder if each country offers a different spin on it as far as how different the Valentine's Day cards are, or how different the gifts are in each region. So
and speaking of gifts, I have a few of my personal tips of gifts that you should probably go and get your husband or your boyfriend. And my number one would definitely be if you know your boyfriend, husband he has to wear suits and things like that on his job, why not purchase him some bow ties or ties? Because I feel like that's an accessory, that you can never have too much of because it can reinvent your suit. Definitely.
And a tie tack along with that tie.
Exactly, exactly. And also my number two tip would be if he has an iPad or an iPod, put some love songs on there, like load it up, put plenty of songs on there for him to listen to. If he doesn't have an iPad, buy it for him. That'd be a great gift for him. And I'm sure he would love that because men love electronics. And
yes, anything gadgets.
Exactly. Also, another thing you should probably purchase some cologne. I'm sure he may have a couple of particular colognes that he may like, but just add to that collection. You can't go wrong with that either.
Especially if it's one that you like. That way, next time you're next to him, you're like, honey, you smell really nice today.
Exactly. Just, boost his ego up a little. And you could also maybe purchase him a watch. They all, those can go with different outfits like that. And also spa treatments or different desserts. Those are great gifts. Trips to Victoria's Secret. I'm sure you can find something in there that'll spice things up. So definitely some of these ideas for your husband or boyfriend would be great to go out and get while you're shopping.
Oh, yes. But on the type of spa treatments, I know that back massages are definitely needed for guys under a lot of stress with work and whatnot, and the various things they have to juggle. So I find that's often a very good idea.
Definitely. It could be in home, or you can go to an actual spa and get it done. So
yeah. some
would be
great
awesome.
tips.
Who wouldn't want that? A his and her treatment at the spa.
Together, yes.
Exactly. That's
There's
so
a lot
romantic.
of spas in town actually that have that right now. So
Definitely, and even if that you can leave from the spa and you could probably come home and cook dinner, or if you don't cook, I'm not the best cook. For those of you like, you can go out to eat, book a reservation, go out to eat, and have a good time.
Oh yeah, well, it's a day that you just actually enjoy each other's company.
Yes, get some champagne for those that are 21 and up.
That's important.
And drink responsibly. Definitely do that. I definitely feel like these tips should be wonderful. We could probably post them on our Facebook page. So if you missed some of the tips that we gave you for your husband or boyfriend, definitely look on our Facebook page. We'll probably get you.
Well, don't go anywhere. We have to take a short break, but when we return, we are going to show you some quick and easy and cheap Valentine's Day gifts that you can make in merely minutes when we return.
The honors program at Austin Peay started. There was a group of professors who thought, what are we doing for our strongest students? And since then, the program has changed and grown with the university. And now we have over 300 students who are in the program. It's open to students of all majors.
I wanted something that would set me apart from other pre-med students. So I thought the honor program would help me with that. It's pretty easy to make friends here because everyone here is focused on school because they're in the honors program, so they want to get something out of school. And it's just a nice place to come and study.
In the classrooms, they will be asked to stand on their tiptoes, is what we say. But the classes are more interesting. They go on a little faster. It's a place where those students can congregate to study, so I think students are better prepared for careers and for life in general through the academic curriculum.
Different people. But you can be one more.
This is where Vincent got the chance to cross the pond so he could study universal healthcare in London, where Chris conducted amphibian research that helped him land a researchership tracking threatened toads through Yosemite National Park, where Claire studied breast cancer cells and built the resume required to earn a genetics research internship at Germany's internationally renowned Max Planck Institute. This is Austin Peay State University. More opportunities here, more opportunities out there.
What was your excuse?
I couldn't make it to classes on campus.
I didn't want to be the old guy in class. I didn't think I could afford it with my GI Bills.
Work was my excuse.
Austin Peay State University is putting an end to the excuses.
You've been in that desk for years, waiting for the next bell to ring. Now it's time to stretch your legs and your limits. Get up, get moving, get on with your life at Austin Peay.
Come on, let's go. On in. Go. Let's go. On in. Got a lot more room here. Oh, on in.
Welcome back, everyone. So are you tired of the traditional boxes of chocolate every Valentine's Day? Well, Rebecca here is going to give us some great, easy ideas for Valentine's Day treats. So, Rebecca, exactly what are we making today? I see some cream cheese and this going on here.
Yes, well, actually, we're going to make some Oreo truffles, and then we're going to make some Rice Krispie. That's dipped in some just delicious chocolate sprinkled with some sprinkles. So it should be a lot of fun. We're going to go ahead and start with this. First, you're going to take a package of Oreo cookies. You're going to just smash them, crush them.
Okay.
Make sure the filling stays in too. That's an important part of this. You don't want to shortchange your guests by taking out the filling.
Right. Don't do that.
Okay, so now that that's in, this is all crunched up, you're going to take an 8-ounce portion of cream cheese. And what's important is that this is kept at room temperature for mixing.
Oh, so you can't use it cold. It has to.
Yeah, it'd be best if it was at a room temperature.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to mix a brick, so.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm not the best cook, so this is just good for me because I don't have to worry about putting anything in the oven. I don't bake, I don't have to worry about that, burning my kitchen down.
Oh, exactly. And also, if you have just a limited kitchen space as well, this is perfect. I mean, all you need is a counter.
Oh, that's awesome. I know a lot of people in our audience members, they are college students, so this is great. Ladies, you can definitely do this at home or in your dorms.
Oh, yeah. And also, this would be a great little treat to make for your guy, too.
Oh, yeah.
But
Definitely.
you first have to snack for so.
Yes. We know men love to eat and they love to do all that things, but it's just, good when we can. Also, it's almost like a stress relief. We may be making this for Valentine's Day or our friends or our significant other, but it's also, good to just relieve your mind while you're sitting in the kitchen cooking and things like that. It's really awesome.
Yes, most definitely. But the best part of all of this, though, is the ability to eat it then right after.
I can't wait to taste this. So, once you mix it all like that, what's the next step that you have to do?
Okay, now this is finally at a good consistency of it being mixed. What we're going to do is we're going to grab the milk chocolate we have here. Okay.
So do you pick them up? You make them into a ball?
That's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Get a small amount. You roll it into small balls. Then you just dip it in the milk chocolate and you coat it. Okay, take this and we lay this over here.
So we're just going to dip it? The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Oh.
And as that cools, that gives you more of the truffle appearance.
Oh, okay. Like that?
Just like that. You did an awesome job. So we'll make a few more.
Okay.
And ladies, you can do this. Honestly, it takes no time at all. And your friends will think that you're just a chef after making this. So.
Oh, I can't wait. I definitely think this is a good recipe that I'm going to use for sure.
This is also absolutely, it is delightful with white chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I made this before, and it is incredible. Even this is going to be very good. It's very moist because of the cream cheese. It is just very, very good.
Okay, awesome.
Yes. Now the second one we're going to make here, involves, you can homemade Rice Krispies or go ahead and buy the pre-made ones. All you do is cut it up into probably 1/2 inch to inch squares. You're just going to dip it to a halfway width of the Rice Krispie, and then you simply sprinkle it with a little bit of red sprinkles, since it is Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it's just a nice little dessert.
You could probably add some extra stuff on there too, maybe like M&Ms or other treats like that.
Whatever you want it, spice it up however you want to.
Definitely.
To reflect your own personality.
That's right up my alley. I definitely will add extra stuff to just about anything. So I'm the one that's adding extra chocolate, extra sprinkles and all that stuff.
It'd be fun. It'd be good.
Definitely. Okay, so I think this is just awesome. It's so simple and easy to do. And
it's incredibly easy to do.
I would probably do this with white chocolate. I think that would be awesome. Thank you so much.
So ladies, when you have time at home, make sure you try and pull this off because it's delicious.
Definitely. Well, I cannot wait to taste these wonderful, wonderful treats, everyone. Stay tuned. We may put the recipe up online. Be looking out for that. And stick around. When we come back, we'll give some of you all some great and quick tips for Valentine's Day. So stay here.
Austin Peay State University's ROTC program ranks among the top in the nation. Cadets strive to succeed as a scholar, athlete, and as a leader. Scholastically, the ROTC program maintains a 3.3 GPA. Daily physical training develops the cadets mentally and physically. All leader training is focused on leadership, development, and assessment course. In the past 3 years, 40% of Austin Peay cadets have received an excellent leadership evaluation at LDAC, exceeding the national average by over 20%. If you believe you have what it takes to be a scholar, athlete, and a leader, join ROTC at APSU.
You can only learn so much from listening to lecture. That's why our professors invite students to work with them outside the classroom. From finding solutions to biofuel problems that limit green energy potential, to developing a mobile app that lets first responders use cell phones to document the damage of disasters, to curating art shows with world-class creatives who share their New York know-how in the classroom in the Big Apple. Our students enjoy the kinds of opportunities here that lead to more opportunities out there. Austin Peay State University. You'll find Austin Peay situated in the heart of Clarksville, Tennessee. But our reach goes far beyond our main campus. From our programs in Dixon and Springfield, to our satellite campus at Fort Campbell, to online programs students can complete from anywhere in the world, we're committed to providing higher education to every career, ladder climber, military service member, graduate student, and traditional college student who desires the opportunity. Austin Peay State University. More opportunities here, more opportunities out there.
We have 3 Bachelor of Arts degrees in art education, studio art, and graphic design. We also have 2 BF, or fine arts degrees, that are really focused in the arts. We have a minor in art history, graphic design, photography, and studio. This is probably one of the best programs there is, and you can't go wrong coming here.
All right, so you're at the game, cheer like a man, when you realize you're the only one screaming, "Let's go Pete," and the guy to your right is giving you a serious stink eye. And that is exactly why you need to join the Govs Club. For as little as $100, you can get VIP and primo seats with loyalty maniacs who will help you cheer, heckle, and high-five your way through every minute of high-flying, heart-pounding, edge-of-your-seat Govs action. Get in the game, get in the Govs Club.
Welcome back. And this is the time of the show where we like to give some of our own tips of the week. And of course, this week we are going to be giving you all some Valentine's Day tips. So why don't you start off with some tips, Brittany?
Okay, well, the first that I have are for the office. I know a lot of people, they aren't sure like exactly what to get coworkers or how to even go about doing things like that. Basically, do's and don'ts for that is number 1, don't bring chocolate for like one employee or someone that's within your department. Get enough for everyone. Everyone can have something, whether it be small or large, something like that.
That's an important thing because you don't want someone to feel excluded from something.
Exactly, and that could create more issues within the work environment.
Most definitely.
And my number 2 don't is basically don't give your colleagues expensive gifts. Like, have something simple, whether it be $5 worth or $10, not expensive like $40 and up. That's way too much money for someone that you work with. Also, another do would be keep your emotions together. Don't just be all over the place. If you're upset about something or if you're a little depressed, you may not have a Valentine's Day, which it's common. Just keep it together throughout that day, and even if you're overly excited, keep it together. Wait till you get off of work to just jump up and down because you're going to have that gift waiting for you when you come home. Just keep that together and get your work done throughout the day.
Remain professional, which is important.
Exactly. And another don't that I have is basically watch your language while you're around. You may use Valentine's Day as an excuse. Some women may use Valentine's Day and the excuse to say their most deep thought, to the person that they may like or something like that. Just keep that down while you're in the work environment,
Well, essentially, when you work, you should conduct yourself in a professional manner.
Exactly, and that's why I said some people, they just get into the habit, oh, it's Valentine's Day, so they just kind of go with the flow and say what they want to say. And the most important, could say, is basically you have to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. Everyone should hear it and everyone should see a smile that day because it really goes a long, long way, especially in your workplace.
Especially, though, if you don't have that special someone. A friendly smile is always nice.
Exactly.
Most definitely. It's important. And I will also add that our economy, a lot of people are struggling right now.
Right.
So even for that special someone, It would be good if you kind of scale back a little bit on the price of the item. If that's not that, so it's actually just remembering to get them something. And if nothing else, spend some extra time with them. Go for a walk, go out to dinner, go to a movie, but maybe try to do something that they would enjoy doing. Because generally, this is human nature, but we like to do what we want to do. And sometimes someone else, of course, is different, so try to spend a little time with them.
Yeah, definitely. I have just to spending time with people, you know, it like I say, it goes a long, long way. And
it
just
does.
showing that kindness or that love, perfect stranger, you know, that's even more important too. Like we mentioned earlier, you don't know how their day has been going, you know. So it's good to do things like that. And also when you are, you know, out and about with your significant other, be sure you, like you said, do things for them.
It's important.
You have to get to know them, and you don't want to become that partner or that mate that is focused on themselves, because that's not what it's about. That's definitely about
a partnership, not it's all about me.
Exactly. And from kids, from the small ages of kids, you know, up until now, everyone as Americans have been taught to do these things and to just show love. I mean, we are, and even in Tennessee, we're considered what? What is Tennessee considered?
The volunteer state.
Volunteer state. So we do things out of the kindness of our hearts. So definitely keep that in mind for Valentine's Day, and hopefully these tips helped you out for sure this year when you're out trying to give love to everyone.
I'm sure they will. And also I will add that a smile is a universal language.
Yes.
It is.
So, international, all over the board, definitely. And hopefully, like I said, we'll probably put these online for you all. But this is all the time that we have for today. And be sure to join us in the interaction by liking us on Facebook at facebook.com/AustinsAngels. That's facebook.com/AustinsAngels.
Tune in next week for Austin's Angels. Same time and same place.